Okie dokie. Okie dokie artichoke. You know what you're looking at? Yeah. You're looking at wood chips. I'm in the thick of it, and I was thinking, I know. You know what happens when I start thinking? I'm thinking that, let me show you here. Get my big light on. Here we go. Yeah. I'm thinking that since I'm doing I'm back on the Go board, and if you paid close attention, you heard me say that I was only going to put 3 panels in, right? The bottom 3, so I can go back to my the membrane. But I'm changing my tune, and there's a couple of reasons. Maybe one big reason is usually when you do a job like this, like say plumbing, you want to once you know you do the rough in, right? Which means you get everything ready for after the walls are up and the finish is on, and then you come back and do your finish. So I guess and I have sawdust. I wasn't wearing a mask, and I got done a little while ago. I'm gonna have to put a mask on when I come back in here. But you can see the light spots, light spots, light spots, light spots, light spots, some light spots. Now what I mean by light spots is, look, see here? Alright, so that's a fresh spot. That's nice and fresh. Fresh! Fresh! My nieces would love that. Fresh! Alright, so getting back to my thinking. I think what I'm going to do is just focus on the Go board in the shower. Get it all in. And yes, that includes the ceiling, because in essence what you want to do is ceiling first, right? Box in your ceiling first, and then Go board around it, because you want to lay the ceiling panel down and then put the wall panel up, you know, which is just the better way to go. You always want to work from the top down if you can. So yeah, excuse me. I think that's the plan. Instead of just putting the 3 up, because another thing is, this is making such a mess. I mean, there's no good way to catch the debris coming out of that thing. So I have my vacuum, but you can see it gets everywhere. I mean, it does get everywhere. So rather than doing 3 panels and then checking the wall for, you know, I'm just gonna do the Go board. Decision is made, and I think it's the right decision. So I know I'm kind of all over the place. It's 6:42. Didn't get a lot done today. That's all right. Got a few things done. That's okay. Yeah, I took some of those plates off, like I told you. I had to remove some screws. Here's the stuff I took out: 3 plates, a couple of screws. There was 1 screw I took out here, right, because it wasn't kind of sunk in that deep, and I didn't want to, you know, ruin the tool, so I decided to back it out. And the other one, I think, was over there, I believe. Oh no, it was here. So that's fine. We'll just, you know, deal with it when we have to. So, yep, decisions made. Let me pull you out a little bit. Yeah, decisions made. Now, what am I using to gauge my, you know, when is good enough, right? So good enough is good enough when I take my piece of Go board or a level. You know, everybody uses a level, and I already used a level, so I already kind of have an idea. But when is good enough, good enough? Good enough is like, you see what I have here? Now, there is a little gappage there that I might do some magic to, but there's no gap there, so I might get a paint stick with my compressor, and I don't know if it goes all the way up and down, because sometimes these walls, not these walls, but construction walls in general, can do things different from the bottom compared to the middle compared to the top, because you know, nature when they cut this stuff and it starts to dry out, it can do some, tweaking and contorting and twisting. That's why you have crowns, and you want to check for your crown. Anyway, good enough for me is when there's no big bows, no major bows, or no major depressions. I think, quarter of an inch. If it's over a quarter of an inch, I know Steve White in Pittsburgh, I think he uses quarter of an inch. So, for instance, this piece right here, this stud right here. Now, see, if I put my screws in, the screw, I might put that might be too big of a gap. So that might be one big of a gap, guys. So let's go up here and see. Yeah, see how it disappears up here? Right? It disappears up there, so it's not the entire wall. Anyway, that's just kind of gives you an idea what's good enough for me. And that big gap is, that's a little bit too big for me. I had to trim down my backer, my brace. This one was okay, I think. I may have trimmed a little bit. I trimmed it. Well, you can see all the nice fresh white, So that's what I did. All right, so let me get out of here. I got my filter fan on, but I'm gonna get out and shut things down. It's 6:46. It's quitting time. But yeah, look at that, right? It gets everywhere. Yeah. Okay, so decision made. I'm going to put the go board in the shower. Gonna get all that buttoned up as far as go board. So, in essence, when I'm done with the go board, it'll be tile ready, right? That's what you want to do. You want to make it tile ready because that's the last part of the piece of the puzzle before I start doing tile is go board. So when I put the go board up, I'm going to make it so it's tile ready, right? Okay, all right, you get it. You know what I'm talking about. All right, there you have it. Thanks for watching. I'll leave you with, I'll kind of come over here, and I'll leave you with that shot right there. All right, well, let me back it out a little bit. There we go. All right, I'll leave you with that shot right there. All right, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. There'll be more to come.